Okay, just rearranging things. Anyway, we're going to continue with this fine specimen by going to book number 2. Not bag number 2, book number 2. I've just thrown that box on the floor. I may have actually added in an extra piece that doesn't belong here, but we'll see how it goes. So, you actually see this. I'm always worried about the reflection. The problem is I actually can't see this very well because there's a reflection, but it seems fine on the thingy. What's it? So that one goes there. So just check the time. Yes, I've got lots of time on the camera and I've got it all charged up. So this video is going to go 100% fine. Okay, next page. Another one of these things. This book feels noticeably less straight. There we go. Is that working? That's kind of working. I can't see what I'm doing. Okay. Alright then. I'm going to move a bit closer and see how it's going. Today was quite a kind of productive day. One step closer to making a large decision about things. In fact, I kind of have, like I'm kind of committed myself now, but you never know, things may change and it might not work out. Which I'd be okay with. I'd be like, okay, phew, I don't have to stress about that anymore. Right, but I haven't quite got my... Oh, how does this go on? Oh, I broke everything. That's so clever. Amazing what I've been up to. I think it goes like that. You almost. There we go. Just got to get my rust on my car sorted out. It's only a small bit of rust, but it's turning out to be quite a hassle because it's going to be expensive to repair. But you go to I've been to like 4 different panel beaters, and they all give quite different assessments. And it's like, well, who's actually... what's that piece? That piece is already there. I don't have to care about it. I was trying to find the piece that's already on the body of the thing. Can I move it there? No, that makes it worse. Yeah, and you're like, wow... Because I want a good job done. I don't want to have to worry about this again. And that one goes there. That's nice and easy. And so... you go to places and they're like, oh, you just have to do this. And then another place says, no, it's going to be much worse than that. You have to do this. And they all have different prices. And I was like, the first place I went to, I thought, oh, gosh, this is expensive. But it turns out they're not too bad compared to other places. And so it's like, and everyone seems reasonably honest. So I don't think people are, I think, acting in reasonably good faith when they give you quotes. And so I'm kind of like, well, I should go for the most expensive potential option because they seem like they really wanted to do a thorough, good job. So that's a lot of money. And it's like, well, I could do another option, and that will probably last for several years. More if I can keep my car out of the rain, I suppose. And then if it comes back again, I can just get the more serious option done in a few years. So that's a potential thing. But I don't know. It's like it's the last stressful thing remaining to work out at the moment. So it will be nice when I've decided on something. And how is this going to go? Is this just going to plop on the front? Really? I think it just goes... I think I missed the part where I added... No, this is the part. It's just like it doesn't show you what you're actually attaching it to. But it has to be this thing here. And it's just held on by one... Oh gosh. No sticker. Look, where did the sticker go? It wasn't there in the first place. In fact, I think I've lost the stickers. I can't see them on the desk, so that's just not going to be a thing. I like the fact that they're showing that, like this is a new... It just feels like, oh, did they do that for the previous ones? Like, you think they would have. Oh, they did. Okay. fine. And now we're going to put one red and one red. They didn't used to be red, did they? So these are the ones that used to be blue, aren't they? Or the dark. Oh, I don't know. Are they? I think they're friction ones. But they look like. All right, hold on. Here's a grey one. So here's. Are they the same size? Because there's two sizes of these. Or three if you count the actual full-size one. That's wrong. This is definitely, I think, a friction one. And not that it actually matters if they were or not, because you could. Interesting. You only have two. You could have had three, right? And I feel like since one of these is a spare, I could just stick it in, but I'm not going to. Let's just follow the instructions as they are given. And that one goes. Oh, how have I done this wrong? Oh no, it goes there, right? I thought it went there for a second, and I'm like, but there's nothing to hold on to. Okay, next page. That's not even my hair, and that's weird. Where on earth did that come from? Normally I have a problem with this. Every so often there's a hair on this, and it's like, well, that's really professional, isn't it? That's just super professional. But that time, that was not my hair, and so that's even less professional. Okay, so this thing also is meant to have a sticker on it. I don't think I've ever actually had this piece before. It's like a little wing piece, but it's a smaller size than I'm more accustomed to. So I'm going to hold this like that, and then it's going to go like that. It can just turn around. It's the only way it can go. And this thing, that piece, can go there like that. And we're doing really well, I think. Doing super well. And this is the door. I don't think I have an. Oh, I do have another one of these. That's good. I was a bit worried. I was like, oh, do I not? No, I see what's going to happen. It's all very floppy at the moment. So, and this is just turning it around to face that way, and that goes around there. This looks like a familiar step. I feel like we've been down this road at a previous time step. In fact, aren't they roughly symmetrical? Like, they wouldn't be. I could have done this twice. From the most part, I could have guessed, because I can see clearly that there are in fact enough for two of these. I don't know if you just heard my stomach make funny sounds. So when was the last time I did this video? A couple of days ago. Yesterday. No, did I talk about the rounder bays? I did talk about the rounder bays. I must have been so exhausted that I did this video. And then I didn't do it again. Oh, I can't remember. I must have. I talked about my thing. So my leg's all sorted out, as I was expecting it would be. So if I didn't mention it, I went for a run on this round the bays, around the waterfront in Auckland, and my leg played up, but it's fine now, all good. Yesterday it was a little hard to cycle, and my back is better, so I can't remember if I mentioned. Look at that. Well, these things make me think they're like little cat ears, or it's going to be another one of that Unikitty sets. So anyway, I've hurt my back like several times. Like I've hurt my back recently for carrying bicycles and having to do all weird things. But then I got a different back problem, and it's like, great, a new back problem I've never had before. Not in the lower back, but actually in the upper back, and not really on the spine. And it was from the craziest. How did I get this so wrong? Like, how did I get it so very wrong? Well, hold on. It's meant to be. So, I think. Oh my gosh. Those are the things that hold the door together. Okay, so thankfully I can swap them around. Oh, what? It's not going to do it. No, it is. Like, it feels like. Surely that attaches Or have I really, really, really done this wrong? I feel like I have really, really done that. That looks like that's how it's supposed to go. Now, is this supposed to move around a bit? This is not meant to look like this. This is, oh wait, this is, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I had it right. I had it upside down is the problem. So it actually goes this way up into here. What a fiasco this has turned into. Alright, take that one off and turn that one upside down, and then that is so far correct. And then put these on. They're correct. So the doors aren't meant to fly open. Well, they probably are, but not exactly. They're meant to attach like that. Okay, that makes more sense. So yeah, then I got another back problem by trying to push my father's car because it doesn't work anymore. And then my back just like up near my lung. It felt like the back of my lungs, or I'd somehow pulled my lungs or something. Though I could breathe perfectly normally, and it's like, oh my gosh, I just pushed hard against, like, it's one of those, oh my gosh, I'm getting old injuries. It's like, when you get old, you feel fine. There's nothing different about you, except every so often you get weird pains, or just something that you thought would be fine turns out to not be fine. And it's just like, oh, this is ridiculous. This is just what everybody says. And then when I was trying to fix my car, taking the front off, I had to push the thing with my finger, and I pushed the thing with my finger like really hard at the bottom to unclip it, and then my whole hand just like hurt, and I was like, oh, it was really, really painful, and I was like, oh, come on, and then it goes away, and you're like, oh, okay, that was fine. But it does get a little tiring. So what am I doing here? Because I don't have any more of these. Oh, I get you. Okay, so that's got to go through the front. There we go. And that clips onto there. Now that's looking a bit swish. Now it's starting to look like a truck. Like magic. I don't even have to check what the next page is, because I know what the next page is. Oh, I do have another one. Oh, that's handy. There is another one. Yeah, so that was like, and that's just like, oh, I'm tired, I don't want to have any more back problems. But anyway, my back is fine, my back is completely 100% all good at the moment. So I shan't complain no more about, well, this is going to be hard, isn't it? I've got to get this lined up. About such silly things. Well, that wasn't actually that hard, so there we go. So that one goes there. Well, that's actually 2 steps, oh my goodness. Now I'm really burning through this. Okay, let's just quickly go a bit faster. Enough chit-chat about back issues. And as soon as I said that, now my back feels a bit funny because I'm being sitting odd. But that's alright. It's not like, it's so painful, what have I done, I can't move kind of pain. It's just like, oh, that's the kind of, I've been sitting in an odd way for 5 minutes that I've had ever since I was a child. So it's bringing back memories of a happy childhood. So there we go. And that one goes there. Did that the wrong order, but that's okay, I can live with that. And then that one goes there. And I watched the episode of Star Trek, The Next Generation, where Picard gets abducted by the Borg and gets turned into Locutus. So I haven't watched that for many a year. What's this thing? Did I make this? I just made this. Oh, that's exciting. That one goes... Oh, don't understand how this is going to work, but we'll try. I got to hold it like this, and then it's got to attach to there. But I did actually watch, like, you know, I did watch a non-Star Trek TV show. I watched #Alive. Which is a Korean zombie film. Like, I don't know, do You never would have thought that there'd be a Korean zombie thing, but there you go. And it was you know what they always do, something slightly fresh on the on the usual. How does this attach? Oh, I don't know. I think it just goes like, turn the truck around. I think it goes there. This is where the stickers kind of maybe helped if they had the stickers on. I don't think they would actually, because I'll probably get the stickers wrong. So this is actually, oh gosh, this is a hard one to put on, isn't it? You have to get this exactly lined up. And I have failed to do this several times in a row. Oh, okay, there we go. And now I have to remember how this got put back on. I think it just goes. Oh, how does it go? It goes this way. Okay, it's going to be nice and tight in a second once everything is in place. 12 minutes, chugging along, and oh, what does that mean? I don't have. Oh, they do have that thing. Oh, that's good. So, and which way around does it go? I think I've got this back to front. Nope. Yes, I have. Impressive. Why did I turn it over? Okay, that doesn't make any sense. That can't possibly. You could have just turned it that way. Oh my goodness. That's one of those days. A Tuesday. It is actually a Tuesday, so that's... Alright, hold on. So, does it go like that? Or does it go like... Because that looks like it's going to stick out the side. But then on this picture, it's clearly not sticking out the side. It's clearly lined up. No, how does... Okay, I want this to look... I don't under... okay. So it goes in there. Right. And then it's going to... Oh, there we go. It's going to clip into there. That's fancy. And then somehow this is all going to come together. Alright. Is there one on the other side? There is one on the other. No, there's not one. Oh, I see. Look at that. That's clever. Wow, wow, wow. Look at that. Fun times so far. And now we are going back to what we were just doing before. We're taking this one. And there. Played Lego Heroica. This is much easier this side, isn't it? You just get to slot it straight in. From which I bought a copy of, even though I've got several, like one of the smaller Heroica sets. There's one that I'm missing, and I've got like two or three of the other ones, each, and combined. So where did that? What's happening here? Is this how it's supposed to? Oh, that's correct. Okay, and that one goes like that. Okay, this makes sense. I guess. Yeah, it's been a while since I played it. It's fun. I feel like I want to get, like, you know, I only ever played it with children, but get some adults together, change the rules slightly, so that you don't have. Oh, this looks bad. Oh no, it doesn't. So instead of like, cause I don't know, I don't even have it with me. It's downstairs, so I can't show how it works. But it's a board game that's made of Lego, and it's like a fantasy board game with monsters and stuff. Except the battles with them, I think the mechanics just don't feel right, because I mean, it works out okay when you play the game, but it's like you battle the monsters and you either defeat them or you don't. And the only difference between monsters is that some monsters take more damage off you than other ones, and it's like, wow. That doesn't feel like you want to be able to, you know, some monsters are harder to kill rather than they do more damage. Like it should be kind of both, but I guess, you know, there's only so much they could cram into this. I feel like I really want to get the Helm's Deep game that they made, because apparently that's pretty good, and expensive and very hard to find, and almost certainly I gave up trying to forget all the remaining ones that I haven't got of when they went through their phase of having Lego games. I've got, you know, a fair chunk of them, so I'm not missing too many. Alright, so hold on. Where does that thing go? It goes on that thing. Alright. Okay, and does that actually work? It does work. Oh, gosh. Whoosh. So there's ones I haven't got. I haven't got the Ninjago one. And I haven't got the Hobbit one. Those two I could potentially get, because they do sell them. And I haven't got the Helm's Deep one, which is like almost certainly never going to get. And I don't think I've got the Batman one, but don't quote me on that. I do have 2 of the Star Wars ones. In fact, one of them is still in its box and never being opened and sealed with plastic wrap on the outside. And I've probably got a Heroica one that's being sealed somewhere and never been used. And I've got most of the Heroica series. So what are we doing now? We're putting these on. Where do these things go? Because I don't have enough. I don't have enough places to put them. One of them. So we've got definitely 2 here. So I must have forgotten to put in. Where would they go? Well, they obviously go on. I'm going to guess they go there. And this makes sense. I have extra ones of those of this piece. So that goes there, and my last wheel goes there, and I think the rest of it is just spares. So that must be the end of it. And so we've got turny action there. It's quite fun, as always. And then you've got drip, drip, drip. And in fact, we can, and it stays up too. I don't know if you can see it. It's staying up fine. Actually, oh no, you can push it down. Alright. Piling on the brick separators. And dumping the brick separators, or they just fell off by themselves. They're a bit slippery. Okay, dumping them now. So, how do I like this? It's okay. Somehow the front doesn't quite feel like as tight as you'd want. But, you know, for the cheapy set, that's actually quite a fun little build. So, as I expected, as I always say, these things are good value, even if they've... Where did I put the box? Knocked the price up a bit. Do they have the other one, the other cheapy one on the back? I think they might, but they don't. It's got stars around it, sparkly now. As it goes forward and backwards. No, they don't show it. So the other one, I know it's got tracks on it, and it's red. I've forgotten what it is. I will probably get that one. It doesn't look quite as exciting as, but you know, sometimes the things that don't look exciting don't turn out to be not too bad. This one is like, looks super cool because it's got the yellow on it and the dark blue, so nice colours there. So anyway, thanks for watching. Nothing else to say. Have a good evening. Good night. Bye.